And good evening everyone who is watching the stream video arrives on air, and welcome to my, well, it's gonna be probably a short Daisy stream, but it's going to be a Daisy stream nonetheless. Finally I got some time, a little bit more than an hour to play games, which is cool. So the holidays, the so-called May holidays, are coming to an end here. So we managed to actually do a lot during these holidays. People kind of either use them these days for like vacations. Pretty much you can take vacation sometimes. You can take you can go to a vacation sometimes because the holidays they can be long. Depends on the year, depends on your company. So some people use them just to do spring cleaning and things like that. So we managed to do spring cleaning, we managed to assemble and hang wall-mounted cabinets for, well, our mousery. It's called mousery, so where our mice live, Degos. So finally I'm kind of getting back to normal. There's still a ton of things to do. There's always a ton of things to do, but at least the big thing we wanted to do, spring clean on the balcony and the cabinets, we've done that. I posted some pics on Twitter, including actually the mice, so check Twitter out, my Twitter out if you want. So, and today we are continuing the adventures of this character. I kind of forgot about him. So what's with him is that we left him hanging for quite some time. He found a base in Huta that was easy to raid, and then pretty much we had to log out. And here, Hedrikov, we are currently at Hedrikov, that's next place to Huta. We're here because we've been looking for some, what's the name of it? Weapon cleaning kits. That's what we've been looking for. Weapon cleaning kits. Because raiding that base, shooting the wall from inside without attracting 3 tons of people would require some discreet shooting. That was interesting. This scope is a little bit too big for this gun, but that's temporary, I hope. Nice to see at least one zombie spotted me here. So from here I wanted to go to another place, but not to find something like, well, weapon cleaning kits actually. It's possible to find there, but to find a sniper rifle finally. So in this place here seems to be a little bit not that impressive, let's put it that way. Yeah. Is everything okay? I'm kind of looking at the imagery returning back from Twitch, and it feels a little bit choppy. So I'm not definitely dropping any frames, at least on my end. Okay. So, and again, this place is sorta kinda, unfortunately, nothing special at all. It used to spawn those weapon cleaning kits, but the keyword, I think, in our case is used to. That might come in handy, might not come in handy. We'll see. I don't remember if it's, yeah, it's an FNX. So, okay. Okay then. Yeah, we have two guns. Now I remember. Two guns we've been looking magazines for. Couldn't find the mags for any of them. So didn't want to go in really deep inland, deep south. Wanted to stay on the coast, but we realized that it was going to be impossible to find the mags for these guns on the coast, unless like at the heli crash or at the convoy. So, and this road from Hadrikov goes to, I don't remember. Let's figure this out. It's kind of turning to the direction of Huta. So probably we need to go even a little bit more west. Yeah, don't remember this road at all. Don't think I've ever used it even. Wow. That's solid. Too bad it was a little bit too visible, but that's like super solid. Okay, the doggies are going to come. A claimer booby trap. Wow, okay. And the doggies are coming. It's the second time when I encounter a pretty sophisticated trap at roughly this area, so it's not exactly the same spot, not close, but roughly like the middle western part of the map. Uh, and places that I consider not really that popular. And traps would be pretty sophisticated. You little piece. Running away already. Okay, at least they attacked me once. Oh dear, good evening, welcome. It's a claimer with a tripwire, yeah. Pretty dangerous thing, I would say. The difference is that in case of grenade, you would have a little bit of time to get away. But in case of this one, and this I'm going just to leave in here. Oops. Okay, I'm not leaving it in here. I stepped into it. So, not the first time. Okay. Did they bite me in the face? Yeah, they tried to bite me in the face. My inventory is sorta kinda all over the place. I should maybe reorganize it a little bit. It is really all over the place. So maybe do it at least like this. And maybe at least like this. This goes here. Oh dear, well, the distance was pretty serious, even for a claimer. So I kinda knew what I was doing. Almost. I was like 95% sure. Even for a claimer, that was actually pretty long distance to get the blast wave through. So we have a pool here, a pool full of puddle of water. I don't think I've ever been to this place, like, ever. Yeah, I've never been to this place. After all these years, I'm still finding places that I haven't been to. Yeah, ooh, that's a cool one. I'm taking it. So I've never been to this one then, which is cool. Yeah, oh dear. In DayZ they kind of supposed to work in a similar way, but not that dangerous, at least. Did I hear something, or was it my sound? The sound of me just having this backpack in my hands. So officially, I have never been to this place in Livonia. So maybe this got added a little bit later, when they added a bunch of these, how would you call it? Survivors, small survivors places, where, well, the history of the place would tell you that, the look of the place would tell you that somebody tried to, like, survive here for a while in the woods, like camps, but not players' camps. Camps built by the devs. So, and the pants I'm not taking. And this I've never seen. There's like a bus in here. A whole rusty bus. I don't think I've ever used this road, actually. Back from Hedrikov to... I don't know where this road goes to. Have no idea. But yeah. We found something that's completely new to me. I didn't know that there were like these small survivor camps and places that I hadn't visited. So, but yeah, looks like there are still small places that I haven't seen. Okay. It's always like super nice. It's just in general the thing with DayZ, you play. That fox just spawned in the air and fell down on the ground. So yeah, that's always a thing in DayZ. Ah, it is this road. And the Muratin base got successfully shelled. Okay. But I didn't know this road goes to Muratin. Oh, sorry, Muratin, Hedrikov. Though I think I drove here. Well, that's sorta kinda a big question. How did I even... Yeah, how did I miss the fact that this road goes to Hedrikov? Okay, so what I was talking about is that DayZ, it's like that type of game. It has so much in it that it's absolutely normal to encounter something new, even after 10 years of playing it, like, and every time playing it, you'd be encountered something new. You'd be, like, learning new things or seeing new things and whatnot. The server pop kinda jumps up and down, strangely enough. That's because probably it's a little bit too late for our lens here. Oh, that's signs of people. Somebody left it in here. Cool. And this tool, okay. Hey. Stand up. We got to go in the woods here. There has to be a road somewhere. I don't remember where. Somewhere probably here. That goes to the place we actually need to go. So I might need to take a short break. Again, some things are happening here in the background and I kinda... Helicopter. Pretty far away. And I kinda gotta keep an eye on them, so... Plus we'll use this opportunity to actually have unplanned toilet break. Bathroom break. So... So I found already 3 signs of people here. Okay, this is like pretty interesting. So the first thing was that mine, that claimer on tripwire, which is, I would call a sophisticated trap. Claimers are big. You won't be just running around with them, especially making traps using them kinda seemingly in the middle of nowhere. And then there was like some random improvised gloves, hand wrapping, and then this. So Signs of people everywhere. Okay. Even though the character seems to be well fed, I don't actually remember how well is he fed. He's fed, so let's still try to keep him more or less dry to avoid losing energy over nothing. Okay, and tactical short is soaked too. Not the best thing to wear. Okay, are you good? Still not good? Ah no, now he is more or less. So I almost stepped into that claimer trap, but I spotted the tripwire, so like when I was, I don't know, like 1 meter away from it. Unaprali, good evening, welcome. Well, to be honest, it was kind of very visible. It was just not a matter of spotting it, it was a matter of just stopping in time. Just a matter of reacting. At least more a matter of reacting. I don't think it's possible to make a invisible trap, well, I mean, trap that would be hard to spot in those circumstances, in that, like, what's it called, misc feed shack or chicken feed shack or whatever people call it, chicken shack, because the floor of the scene, so at the entrance, the floor of the scene, it's sort of kind of the same level as your eyes, a little bit lower. So when somebody, when you put a tripwire there, it ends up being like straight in front of your eyes. That's why it's pretty easy to spot. This is the village I wanted to get to, but we've seen so many signs of people around here. They can be not fresh easily, they can be pretty old signs, but still we gotta be careful. We gotta be like super careful. And this like wall on this side of the actually area that spawns the hunting loot. You can see the whole scene throughout on the main road. So got to be looking for the smoke coming out of the chimneys. The zombies, of course, it's like pretty much a standard scene. Did they see something over there? Just a runner, I think. So, since it looks like we are finding low probability things tonight, I gotta be careful, really. So okay, I kind of want even to spend a little bit of time just sitting in the bushes next to this village, just, I don't know, waiting for somebody maybe to show up. But don't consider me just scared of going in. Zombies though seem to be sort of kind of normal, undisturbed. And where are they supposed to be? No. Some places seem to not have any loot in here. Okay, I want to take a look at the cafe, diner. Signs of people again. This pistol's empty. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so but the hatchet is definitely signs of people. The hatchets don't spawn here on the ground. Another PU scope. Interesting. No 357 max. That's probably because this is still hunting loot zone. Okay, this one's deactivated already. We are finding traps. But at least this one's sorta kinda expired. Oh yeah, I've been looking for this. Oh yeah, okay. Used to. All this stuff is used. At least something that I was hoping to find. Careful. Really careful, got to be here. That's a normal one. The doors seem to be closed, so maybe the signs of people that we are seeing, it's like it happened quite some time ago before the server restart. It's supposed to be in here. Okay, this deserves to be fixed, really. I need all the silencers I can get. Pistol cells okay. This gun's okay. This one's okay. This one's pristine. No mag. Yeah, no mag. This rifle I'm not fixing. The Vicar is okay. This gun's badly damaged. Well, I'll probably end up ditching it, but have weapon cleaning kits. Let's fix it too. And this one, yeah, they're both just single chambered. Okay, now I'm expecting a trap pretty much in every corner. So yeah, we can do it like this. Yeah, not the rifle I expected to find. We need something a little bit more substantial. Okay, this is used to insane. Well, not insane, but it's like we are following somebody. Maybe it's been quite some time, maybe not, but we are like following somebody. It's not like these places they see a lot of visitors. That's the thing about them. bit of food. If this place had a base, that would have explained everything, but no bases here. Somebody just traveled through, looted the place just like we doing right now. Have a box of these rounds. I don't need them. This is actually nice. Let's hide in the bushes and enjoy some soda with raw mushrooms. With more than one, actually. Raw mushroom. And a little bit of Pepsi. And another mushroom. I'm actually carrying two fairly large guns without magazines. Okay, I know there's a chance of convoy spawning just outside of this place. So let's go and check before we continue everything else. The chances, of course, low, but not zero. Thank you for another soda, orange soda. They actually go quite far from the village. You gotta be kidding me. I could feel it with like the back of my head. Somebody already been through this place. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. But I'm not seeing any dead zombies. Link, good evening, welcome. Lurk away, thank you for jumping in and saying hi. And of course, lurk away. So maybe this backpack been here for longer than the convoy. Christine, let's take them. Yeah. Follow me in the bushes, please. Very nice of you to die this fast. You gotta be kidding. Of all the guns, I found this one. Let's step away for a second. Does it take this scope? Because I think it does. Oh yeah. Oh. Gotta fix the magazine. But pretty much the sniper rifle, I wanted one and we got one. I came to this village, hoping to find a sniper rifle, but it's not in the village I found it. This convoy is not really that big. Night vision. You got to be kidding me. The noises, though, it all makes. They are pretty scary. Okay, I'm going to leave it in here for now. That's the new backpack. So since we are carrying a ton of guns, I think it would be a smart move to take it for now. And then maybe to ditch it later. There's some pants. Another AK magazine. Okay. Let's take this one. Let's step a little bit away. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Okay. So I'm taking this one for now. It's super big. Yep. But what you gonna do? I'm still going to continue carrying these two big guns. Well, relatively big. That I still have. Okay, I'm even going to waste a little bit of gun cleaning kit on this mag. And unload it. And load this one. And then this. So not that I need it, but in case I find an AKM. So this I don't need, this I don't need, not going to need it anymore. These rounds I'm not going to need, but I'm going to keep it for now. So this. Gotta fix it too. then get to reload it. Okay, more or less what I wanted. Yeah, okay. Let's leave this backpack on the road. Maybe somebody finds it and takes it. It's a good backpack. So yeah, this convoy, it wasn't looted, but there was a backpack that was probably was just lying there since the previous convoy spawn. How cool is this? Interesting place for an outhouse. So I need to take that short break I was talking about. Another golden ticket. So going to go outside, find the bush and log out for a couple minutes. Oops, not in this direction obviously. It's quite actually dense bushes. But I'm going to step away from the place. Okay, short break. We'll continue in a couple minutes. Don't leave the channel yet. We are not finishing it. And for you, just while you are waiting for me, some clips to enjoy while you're waiting. Yeah. So be right back.
Do you want me to ring the bell or? Ding 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 ding. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, who's that there? Yo. I'm friendly, bro.
And let's get back to real-time DayZ. Let's continue our adventures on that. Well, sort of, I wouldn't call it strange, but we are definitely getting rare things today. It's not especially like all of them are good. Actually, that trap with the claimer in it wasn't good at all. But definitely rare. Okay. Going to go and check the rest of the village. Just because. Just because, why not? First we got to get a little bit drier-ish. Drier-ish. Can I fix? Yeah, I can fix this shemek finally. And I probably got to. So, for those who just joined, we found a claimer trap in the middle of nowhere, then signs of people in the middle of nowhere. Came to this village looking for a sniper rifle, found a military sniper rifle at a convoy. And I sort of remembered about that convoy after looting half of the village, not half, like significant part of it. I was like, yeah, there's like just around the corner there's a convoy spawn, who knows. And there was. Is there enough juice in this sewing kit to fix this cap? Well, just damaged. Damaged and very, very wet. Absolutely drenched. Okay. The goggles seem to be, well, not broken, but definitely not in a good condition. Is there movement over there? Or was it just artifacts? Oh yeah, there was a moment. There's a dead zombie over there. Got to be freaking kidding me. You got to be freaking kidding me. That zombie I did not kill. Is it better to go on the main road? Some serious quantities of mushrooms. Okay, are they still in the village? That is the question. Or did they leave the village? Not seeing anybody on the main road. So maybe they kinda, just like me, avoided the main road. Looted the most interesting piece. Got some water from the well. And disappeared. I think I was looking at a dead zombie over there. Okay, people move very fast. If we have any people around. If we had any people around. So it's almost like I saw them somewhere over there. Yeah, that's the well. I kinda want even to rewatch my footage now to see if it was really some movement that I picked up. Now the whole freaking town knows I'm here. You gotta be kidding me. The convoy, if there is a person here, the convoy might still be here too. They would keep the convoy from despawning. Helicopter, another one coming down. We could hear steps. Was a zombie though? Seems to be pretty annoyed. The convoy is gone, but the backpacks are still there. So if it was somebody fresh, they would have probably picked up my backpack. The chance of that would be pretty high. Am I like hallucinating already? There were no people around here. Okay, I'm just going to give it 5 minutes. If somebody appears on the road. Usually people leave a lot of signs behind. of their presence in DZ. But recently I died, well, not recently, but my last two deaths in DZ, it was like both times pretty much out of the blue, and I didn't see any signs of anybody. No, actually, I'm lying. The first time when I died, I found what looked like I don't know, remnants, not remnants, consequences, signs of a fight in Polyana, and then I pretty much got sniped. The zombie seems to be annoyed, but not particularly about something, just in general. Yeah. Hard to tell with runners. So, looks like somebody looted the town while I was AFK. Which would be exactly that type of coincidence that happens only in DayZ. Okay. Killing a runner like this, it's an achievement. Heard another zombie, I think. If I have it. Things are respawning super fast here. That's the hole on the wall where I think I spotted a dead zombie. But even if it was there, it's gone now. Okay, maybe I have an explanation. Maybe I have an explanation now. Maybe I don't. So there is this in here. And that actually might have killed the zombie. And exactly at the moment of me coming to this place, because that's when the zombies would just appear here. So some random zombie just tried to walk through this gap and died because of the trap. I don't think they have enough health actually to survive it. Because to be honest, this place doesn't really look like it's been looted. So signs of people, yeah, we found, but behind, some of them behind actually closed doors. Yukon Man, good evening, welcome. As for the mushrooms, maybe those were all my mushrooms. Yeah, that's why I saw the dead zombie over there, and that's where the trap is. So might have been there for a while, and I just happened to, well, I triggered the zombies into existence, and one of them stepped in the trap. For a run on the mouse, cool, man. That's actually cool. I'm kinda envious. I wish I had like 4 hours to play the game. The mushrooms are gone, of course. The zombies aren't, though. Are you thick or something? God. Okay, got to fix my machete. So hope everything was amazing. Oh, Willie Nelson in my YouTube chat. Good evening, welcome. So yeah, apologies to people in my YouTube chat in advance because I'm not good at following my YouTube chat. So yeah, probably what we saw, it wasn't a person. And that zombie there, it was just coincidence, because it would be a little bit too much happening on a sort of kind of low pop-ish server at this pretty rural spot. Well, rural, pretty secluded spot with all the signs of people and whatnot. Yeah, I might not be able to get there. A little bit too heavy. So we have encountered 3 traps today. One was active. And one wasn't. And then another one worked probably behind our back. On a zombie. Plus signs of people. And all that on a kind of low pop-up server in the area where you'd normally not see a lot of people. Oh, you can, man. 6-hour long garage sale. Yeah, no, that type of activity. Yeah, we've actually been doing sort of kind of related stuff. We've been reorganizing and doing some spring cleaning here. So reorganizing stuff on the balcony and reorganizing some things that we have for our pets. So I installed new wall-mounted cabinets that actually look like something that look like kitchen cabinets, but they are for our pets. So, and then that let us actually to free up some room in our storage on our balcony, and then we organize things there. So one thing followed another, and yeah. As for the garage sales, not really a thing here. But yeah, I've been working on selling some stuff through like Russian version of Facebook Marketplace / eBay. Yeah, I've been busy too. There's like what's called May holidays here that start 1st of May. So, and quite often people would use May holidays because they are long. They can be sometimes up to 10 days, but that depends on many things. So they could use May holidays for spring cleaning or home improvement stuff, things like that, because it's like, or even like taking a proper vacation somewhere. So, and we exactly, that's how we spend our May holidays. Assembling those cabinets, mounting them, going through. Did you hear that noise? What the hell was that noise? Didn't sound like a shot. Sounded like a gate getting closed. This place is like weirds me out tonight. Came not from this place that has doors that might sound like we something we just heard. Was it something more distant that felt like it was closer? Okay, is somebody like playing with me here? Okay, my backpack is still on the road. And it's a good one. Chances that if somebody sees us, they pick them up. Chances of that are pretty high. So yeah, spring cleaning and going through the stuff. That's what we've been busy in this May holidays. I keep kind of bragging about it. I posted a couple pictures on Twitter. Nothing special, but like the cabinets and the pets we've been building them for. And the cabinets, it's not like something ready, and it's not something that you had to build yourself. It was like my design to my specifications. And the only thing that I had going there, that I had pre-made, it was that all the pieces of the particle board, they were cut for me, but again according to my size. The rest I had to do myself, all the holes, all the connections, door hinges and whatnot. So I'm not really a furniture builder. Well, I mean, I don't count IKEA and things like that. So that was the largest piece of furniture I've ever designed and built. Very utilitarian though, just just to finally get some room to store all the supplies for our pets. You can take a look on Twitter, in my Twitter account. Well, in my Twitter, whatever. In my Twitter, on my Twitter, whatever. One thing though, there's a lot of zombies. But I keep circling around this place. Runner over there. It is early morning, almost 6:30 in the morning. But that's when I normally kind of start wrapping things up and go to bed. So it's my normal time to play games and whatnot, because I'm pretty much a night owl. I find it way easier to play games and stream when it's nighttime. Of course, if I get enough sleep, if I get enough energy, because when I try to stream when it's like daytime, I constantly get distracted with calls, messages, need to do something. So I don't really get this privilege of being left alone, when it's daytime. So, and the spring cleaning on the balcony was actually really needed. It was not something that we just needed to do because it was sort of kind of an adult thing to do, a responsible thing to do. No, we actually need the balcony as empty as possible to start working on a DIY electrical bike. So DIY, it's like pretty loud definition would be for the thing, but my wife just wanted an electrical bicycle and not the one like the one everybody uses here, really low ones with like small but fat wheels and whatnot. Just a normal bike, modified bicycle, modified into like electrical, and not especially powerful, not especially fast, just something for everyday city use. So but oh god, I'm super jumpy now. So we got a new cheap bicycle, a super classic one produced in Russia, super classic, like almost Soviet style, and DIY kit, bicycle electrification from AliExpress. I didn't even open the box with the bicycle, didn't even open the box with the kit. So, but now we are ready to do it. So the kit is pretty much controller, some controls, and motor wheel, the front wheel for the bicycle. So So it's going to stay pretty much the same. The bicycle, I mean, but it's going to be electrified. 8:30 p.m. Well, I mean, it depends on when you wake up. If you wake up like at 5 a.m., of course. I kind of try to have my schedule like this, but sometimes I would go to bed early, I would wake up early, and when you wake up early, yeah. That makes things a little bit harder. So yeah, you can, man, that's the thing. And today I woke up at like 4 p.m. 6 a.m. on weekends. No, I'm pretty much opposite. I woke up today at 4 p.m. That's my like normal time. But I've always preferred to do things at night when I could. So it's always been my thing. So yeah, the bicycle we got, it's like there's a sort of kind of Soviet style of bicycles, and that is pretty much the same as those ones, but well, manufactured like in China. So super classic, nothing fancy, but good enough for and cheap enough actually. For what I want to do with it, and going to try to electrify it. I don't know. I hope it works. It's supposed to. That's the idea. I kinda googled a lot. I read reviews a lot. I would say this sounds more like a scream than doggies. Would this mean that I'm alone in the area? Otherwise they would have reacted on somebody else. You can, man, of course. And thank you very much for jumping in again and watching. Okay, they came. And I found myself in a desert eagle with a magazine. See you later, of course. Yeah, get some rest. You are not supposed to come here. They actually, when they come inside, they get pretty confused. They don't like being inside structures. Yeah, there's some meat of your... friend. In his head. Ow! That was uncalled for. What did you... Yeah, the shirt. Yeah, okay. Obviously, it looks like if you stay inside, they would just come on their own. But now I have actually two working pistols and an SMG additionally. So that kind of makes things a little bit more complicated in terms of what should I keep, in terms of deciding what should I keep. The Desert Eagle is cool, but not enough rounds, not nearly enough to use it like, well, even against doggies. So, yeah. It's obviously like stress eating here. Now, did I hear something? Heli crash, but that's not what I heard. The amount of noises this house is making now. Sorta kinda insane. Not going to eat this meat. I'm going to try to drop it in here, yeah. Like this. And the head even goes here. Well, I mean, let's cut them all, why not? Oh, this one kinda has a ton of meat, but no head. And a ton of guts. Loads of guts this one had. Okay. Just loading it in. Just to actually create those signs of people. Somebody would find it. Might find it. It would be like the fireplaces in this house are full of like doggy meat or something. But I'm not sure for how long it stays before it disappears. So maybe not nearly enough to actually get found by somebody. Zombies seem to be very active. Yeah, their ability to kind of run, move around, leaving the growls behind them. Sometimes it's always been a little bit scary. Okay, got to be careful with the traps. So that's exactly actually this house where I died quite some time ago, but still I logged in to check on my character. I was next to this place. I tried to enter the first house and there was a trap that killed me instantly. It was not just a grenade tripwire, it was a claymore tripwire. Food. Okay, that we don't need. I could have cooked the doggy's fat, but I kind of, yeah, don't want to. I'm gonna be surviving on random pieces of wood from zombies, like that can of sardines and dried out vegetables. Okay, do you have any canned food for me? No, you don't. Okay, so I have definitely found more, well, I have definitely found quite some weapon cleaning kits, but I haven't found any magazines for any of my larger guns. I found a sniper rifle. I went, what's the name of the place? Let me check. I went to that village and I keep forgetting the name of it because it's a new one. I stop. Okay. And the name of the village is Sarnavek. So I went to Sarnavek because there's a chance to find a sniper rifle there, because it's like a hunting area. But instead I found a convoy nearby and found a sniper rifle there. The sniper rifle even with a magazine. Now I guess we are going to Polyana to find magazines for the guns that I have. Finally, some magazines. I've been carrying these two since I don't know how long. But I haven't played the game for like more than a couple days. Oh. And I haven't played this character for way more than a couple days. Yeah. Okay. This is not the road with the lumber mill, I think. Or is it? Is this the road with the lumber mill? I keep kinda confusing them. This one's the main one. So no lumber mills here. The lumber mill is over there somewhere. Yeah. More than a couple times I saw people on top of this car killing doggies, attacking them just around here. I cannot fix it. I need to, but I cannot. And it's going to be pretty hard to find a normal sewing kit or any sewing kit around these lands, so we got to go back to the coast. So, but saying it like this, like, might mean going back to the coast, not needing anything or needing everything all of a sudden. Okay, and there's a T-junction here. Yeah, without any logging activity. Logging activity would be another T-junction. Whole evening I've been getting this feeling that we've been following somebody. Yeah, there's always doggies here. And sometimes you would just you would get in the loop with them. Hey yo, Demetrio. Yeah. So it's quite easy to get on the loop around here. You kill them, you just spend a little bit of time around their bodies, for example, cutting them. And then another pack would just spawn. give them a second to come. So they should be able to still detect me, even though I'm on top of the car here. Yeah, this type of howl, this sound actually, this exact sound has some sort of a kind of bassy note in it. That's not related to howling. That's like something that got accidentally recorded with the howl. Yeah, you can hear it. Like there's like bass to this howl that's separate. One. That's the one that ran away. That's the one that's run away from the tavern. Okay. And so the pack got destroyed by me. So 4 of them, or 3 or 4 at that Peklo side inside the tower, and 1 here. But at this point I gotta call it a day. I'm kinda starting to fall asleep myself, so it's my normal time to go to bed in the morning. It's morning here, early morning, so I don't usually get enough time to play DZ on Saturdays, so today was actually an exception, and but explainable, because we're finally done with the spring cleaning on the balcony with the cabinets. So the new cabinets, in assembling them and it's building them, not just assembling, building and installing them. So that's why maybe I kinda got a little bit of time to play DZ. Well, allowed myself to have a little bit of time, plus I didn't procrastinate, so save some time on that. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't leave the chat yet. YouTube people, thank you for watching on YouTube. Please leave a like if you like this one. Not a lot has happened, but we got pretty lucky in terms of finding rare things. So finding rare situations, maybe, no, rare occurrences, something along those lines. So subscribe for more. We play DZ, we play GeoGuessr when we don't have enough time to play DZ. So Twitch people, thank you for watching on Twitch. Hey, Demetrio, thank you for jumping in. Always nice to see you. You can man before that, but you can man went to bed. Link and Unaprali and Oh Dear. Thank you people for jumping in and chatting. Could see quite some lurkers in my Twitch chat tonight, so thank you for that. Lurking is watching is supporting. And let's go and say hi to Mr. Churchy Poo. He is doing a charity stream tonight, so let's go and support him in this way. Just give me a short second here. So, yep. The raid's activated. They are playing DZ on some pretty modded server, probably on Church's server or people who he know server. So, and I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night.